Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. As you can see, it is a gorgeous morning out here, absolutely beautiful. The water's calming down, clearing up. Beautiful blue sky. The Tuesday morning blues, the blues we all love. Look at that water. Really starting to look good. Just in the past hour that I've been out here. It's about 8:45 a.m., somewhere in that neighborhood. As we were walking down the beach this morning, they had the yellow flags up, and I was wondering what that was about. They just hadn't had time to change them yet. The Rangers were just changing them in between live feeds here. We got our green flags flying now. Everything's nice. The water is good, believe me. There's a little snowy egret out there in the water, and 2 little white ibises up on the beach. This incredible blue sky. Incredible. There's the green flag. Good to go. Green means good to go. Take a swim. Enjoy that water. Something I always preach. When you do take a dip in the Gulf here, take advantage of the showers here at the bathhouses. Rinse yourself off when you get out of the Gulf. There is bacteria in that Gulf. I mean, it's nothing to freak out about. It's just a good idea to rinse off. I mean, think about it. If you go swimming in the pool, you usually rinse off, or most people rinse off when you swim in a pool. The Pelicans have been flying by here, diving into the water all morning, back and forth. So another pelican right over here to my left, right out in front of me here. Getting ready to take off. Boom. So fun watching them dive bomb into the water. Dive bombing their prey. I've not seen any dolphins. It's been a dolphinless morning so far. We know there's fish in the water because the pelicans wouldn't be doing that if there wasn't any fish. Looks like it's nap time for our birds. They're coming up onto the beach. No, I'm decided to fly away. I was just going to give you a nice up-close look at a little snowy egret. But didn't want anything to do with me. Can't believe how good this water's looking already. I don't know what the temperature is. I didn't check the water temperature. It's in the mid-70s somewhere, 75, 76. Somewhere in there, 74, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It feels great, the water. It's clean and feels good. And it's full of life. pelicans just coming right by me. That one was pretty close. I never do that when I'm taking pictures. There's a little willet bird running along in front of me here. It's going around me now, heading down the beach. Oop. A little willet. I was all set to head out to Kauai Animal Preserve this morning, and then right at the last minute, my friend's son wasn't feeling well. She decided to take him into the ER. The reason I was going out there was to introduce her to the folks at Kauai. She wants to become a volunteer out there. So maybe next Tuesday. I'll go out there next Tuesday. So this beach walk was kind of a surprise this morning. Glad she caught me though, before I drove all the way out there. Anybody wants to go along with me next Tuesday to visit Kauai Animal Preserve, get in touch with me. Send me a message. It's a fun place. They do operate off donations, remember that. It's not open to the general public. You have to call and schedule a tour. Breeze is picking up here. The dive bombing pelicans. It's like, which one do you follow? There's three of them will come at you and then they split apart. I think they might be coming up the beach, a couple of them here. See what happens. See if one dives in front of us. Oh, here they all go. Boom, boom. In synchronicity, two at a time. Did you catch that? There's one. Gonna make the dive. Gonna make the dive. Where he is going. Yep. Some fun watching them. Get a kick out of them. Get a kick out of them. Morning. Yep, gonna go the other direction. When you catch photos of those pelicans diving in mid-flight, it's pretty interesting, if not wild looking, weird looking. If you ever watch them, their pouches just fill up with water. Then they sit in the water for a minute, and you just see the water just kind of drains out of their pouch. And you'll see a little fish flopping around in there. I think they're insatiable. I don't think they ever get full. I think they just eat and eat and eat. What's up, Bubsky? It is It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I was looking for a kayak out there, but I didn't see it.
Kayak, it's less than 70.
70? It's got to be at least 72 for kayaking? All right. Oh, man. Been watching the Pelicans back and forth all morning. No Dolphins, but the Pelicans have been... I was just saying, I don't think they ever get full. I think they just eat constantly.
You get the little ones, you gotta get a lot to fill up.
You ever watch them when they first dive in, their pouch is like full of water, and then they drain it somehow and
filter it out.
Yeah, and you see the fish flopping around in there.
They look live in their gut for a little while.
Oh yeah, I mean they're just full of fish. When they snag them by accident down at the pier, and they bring them up in that big net. They're full of fish. They just puke fish up. I mean, hundreds of fish just come spewing out of them. It's incredible. I mean, it just goes right in and right out with the Pelicans. You don't want them around your boat dock. I think Roy was walking along with me this morning. I think he was out here swimming along beside me.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I just felt him. Felt Roy out here this morning.
Look at that, huh?
That is so cool. It's really neat when they catch them in flight when they're diving. They look so weird.
I guess they got shock absorbers. Someone said in their brain or their head, so when they land hit like that, it doesn't.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't mess them up.
That
they
would
come down pretty fast.
Yep.
And they're heavy.
And I mean, they dive into shallow water too. Wow. It amazes me. In 10 inches. All right. See you later. Yep. Just taking my sweet time here this morning, walking up the beach, enjoying this gorgeous weather. Well, some of our friends are already in the 30s. We're down here sweating. Sorry, folks. Man. If you're just tuning in, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Well, it might be afternoon where you are. It might even be evening, depending where you're watching from. But good for us, it's morning, so good morning. We're up in North Naples, Florida. It's absolutely beautiful here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Temperature now is in the mid 60s. Just been walking along the shore, watching the Pelicans fly by and dive into the water. It's an incredibly gorgeous blue sky here today. Surrounded by the blues. Little snowy egret flying through. That was cool. That was cool. Water is awesome. The tide is coming in here. High tide up at the north end of the park at Wiggins Pass is at 11:30 this morning. So we got a little while before high tide. This beach has really changed shape in the last couple of weeks. It's got a lot of new zigs and zags, a lot of new curves. It's amazing. If you stay away from the beach here, the park, for a month and come back, it's amazing the changes you'll see. Sand comes and goes. So I'm right up at the north end of Area 1 now. If you're familiar with the park, just crossing over into Area 2. They just call them areas. That coincides with the parking lots 1 through 5. Number 5 is all the way up at the north end of the park up there. That's where you want to go if you want to do some fishing. You want to go up to the north end. No fishing in areas 1 through 4. Swimming only, and no swimming up at the north end. Fishing only. Some little sandpipers, little sanderlings scurrying around here in front of me. Yeah, they went the other way. They're chasing each other. There's one over here. The others went down the beach. There went that one chasing after. Did you see it fly through there? Oh man, definitely warming up now. It was cool this morning. Doesn't take long to heat up here. Once that sun comes up over the trees, it is awesome. Hey, good morning. I see somebody sent some stars. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All eyes are on Kenosha, Wisconsin today. Pray that no matter what happens, people don't turn into animals and loot and riot and burn the city down again, what's left of it. Let the justice system do its job. Ooh, and a osprey just came out of that tree. All right, I was going to go over there and take a peek. It just came out of the top of that tree. Flew off into the woods. The boardwalk at the north end of Area 2. Take a little walk up onto that and look around. I love the view from up there. I love the view as you walk down the boardwalk and onto the beach. That osprey was sitting right up in the top center of that tree and just took off, darn it. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blue sky. Just some clouds down to the southeast. How'd you like to be walking down that boardwalk right now onto the beach? Getting that sand between your toes, walking into that water. The one thing that you really don't get to appreciate with these videos are the smells. You know, you can smell the sweet smell of flowers sometimes back here. The smell of the Gulf. It's beautiful. There's that view from the boardwalk that I always love. Isn't that gorgeous? There goes Kevin making his way back up the beach. Yeah, see, I got a couple stars here. Got a few stars there in part one. Got 300 stars here. That's the equivalent of $3. Thank you. If you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate what I do, you can send some stars as a little thank you. Or even better yet, a little tip. Look down to the south. You getting bored? Are you getting tired of the view? I don't know if that's possible. I haven't seen any of those big snook swimming by here. I really haven't been looking. I was talking to somebody earlier in between my live feeds, and he said they've been seeing manatees here in the mornings, later in the mornings, around 11 a.m. 3 manatees swimming to the south. He said it looked like a couple big ones and a little one. He said also he's been just kind of staring out into the Gulf at around 2 in the afternoon, and he's been seeing, he said, something big jumping out of the water. I'm pretty sure they're rays, maybe big eagle rays or manta rays, some kind of ray. We got a lot of those out there. Good morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to be out here tomorrow. Normally, I take Wednesday off from my beach walks here. It all depends if I get my list of edits from a client for a video that I'm working on. I know Wednesday is my day to do it. So hopefully I'll get those final edits and wrap that project up. It's kind of a fun little project. It's for the Los Angeles County Fire Museum. Boy, oh boy, 'tis the season, huh? Can you believe it? Thanksgiving just around the corner. Excuse me. The hazards of being live. Now, Thanksgiving just around the corner. Before you know it, Christmas will be here. And the new year. 2022. So, I don't think 2021 was a whole lot better than 2020. Let's hope 2022 gets better. That breeze feels great. Only because I'm walking on the beach with a sweatshirt. From being bundled up this morning. Now I'm sweating. It's alright. Sweating's good for you. I got so many memories swimming around in my head from this beach from over the years. Not just memories of Roy, that goes without say, but quite a few people. I just remember the first time I met him here on the beach. Just walking down the beach and developed a friendship with him. It started as just a casual good morning, hey, how you doing? And it's turned into some lasting friendships. It's awesome. That's what's so cool about this beach is when you see somebody out here, you know, they share the same love that you share. They share a love for the beach and nature. So you got something in common right off the bat. As Roy would say, the love of the sea. He would always call it the sea. Can't get over how this water is clearing up. In 2 hours. Huge difference in 2 hours. Partially because that sun's up strong now too. But it's looking great. Couple clumps of red drift algae here. Some seaweed out here every now and then, but no big deal. It's not going to hurt anything. Area Roy up there. That's where we were Sunday under those pine trees up there on the right. That's where you'll see Roy and Audrey's bench with Roy's plaques on them now. Just north of the volleyball net here on the beach in Area 4. Stop by and say hi to those two kids. Two lovebirds, Roy and Audrey. There's a group of little sandpipers, little sanderlings. Kind of hard to see there. Right between me and that volleyball net. Can you see them on the beach? They blend right in with the sand. Right down in here. Taking a little break. Boy, they blend right in with the shadows there. There's a boat. I don't know if you can see the boat out there heading down to the left, down to the south. Oh, it's okay. No worries. You're not going to ruin anything. You make it better. I'm going to head over to the boardwalk here in Area 4, mosey on back over to the boardwalk where we started. Give you a look around from up there before saying goodbye for the day, before signing off. I did get a few more stars there. Thank you. I appreciate that. The more the merrier. I think somebody sent a tip this morning too on between live feeds. I think I saw an email that somebody sent a tip to my PayPal account. That's awesome. Tips are always appreciated. If you'd like to send a little token of appreciation, you can find a link to my PayPal account and also my Venmo account if you're a Venmo user in the description of this post. Get over all that blue this morning. Blue, 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 blue. All right, my friends. Have an awesome Tuesday. Please tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television, especially if you have any friends that like the beach. We're all about the beach. Help me spread my mission of bringing awesome people just like you together in the morning, one beach walk at a time. Share my photos, share my videos, share, share, share. It's all about sharing. Spread the word and share the love. Well, here's the old boardwalk. This is where I came out this morning. This is where we started a couple hours ago. We're right there with some beautiful views of the beach this morning. It's a nice quiet morning. It's kind of our lull before the storm, before season arrives and all of our snowbird friends are back. The last little lull, usually between Thanksgiving and Christmas, a lot of folks go up north. They come down, get their places opened up and ready for the winter. Then they head back home for the holidays. And then by January, we're in season full swing here. The restaurants fill up, the beaches fill up, the roads fill up, the doctor's offices fill up. Gorgeous. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Oh, my mother-in-law just popped on. Betty Carnes. Hey, Mom. Good morning. Good morning, Betty. Tally ho, tally ho.